Visit killeroceans.com and find useful links to help increase climate literacy and information about the growing threats to Earth's oceans. Learn about ocean acidification and how it causes shells to dissolve. Learn about the horrors and destruction caused by plastic pollution at individual, corporate, and government levels. Learn about overfishing, inappropriate fishing technologies, and poaching. Quote, "You can argue about the amount of climate change or the weather, but you cannot argue about ocean acidification." Unquote. Dr. Catherine Hayhoe. From space we see 7 continents dividing a global ocean into 5 killer oceans. At sea level, nations square off for the next world war over dwindling ocean resources and new acidic conditions. What causes killer oceans? Carbon dioxide, CO2, absorbed by ocean water changes to carbonic acid, H2CO3. Prove it to yourself. Blow into a straw placed in a glass of water. Your water becomes more acidic with the addition of your body's exhaled CO2. A pH stick will show the results. With rising atmospheric CO2 levels since the start of the Industrial Revolution, 270 parts per million, ppm, to today's 410 ppm, ocean acidification increases, altering ocean balances. Life cannot adapt fast enough, hence killer oceans. See this ocean acidification video. More, plastic pollution also plays a major role in causing killer oceans, while overfishing adds to the needless loss of sea life. Then there's inappropriate fishing technologies destroying species populations and their habitat. Finally, even now, poaching kills off the last survivors. Vaquita dolphins now number fewer than 30. Discovered in 1958 as a species population separate from other dolphin species, they now survive as a reproducible species population in the Gulf of Mexico, their home habitat. Known as the panda of the dolphin species, they are small. Endangered species survives in habitat smaller than the state of Rhode Island. Inevitably, tragically, their numbers will dwindle to too few for reproduction purposes as a species population, which means not enough will survive to assure their long-term survival in the wild, 10,000 year. That's how we define a species population, a reproducible number capable of survival in the wild for 10,000 years. Sad as it is, because of CO2 pollution and other threats mentioned here, many other ocean species will soon fail as species populations, unable to reproduce for long-term survival. Earth does not have enough aquariums or zoos to house the many thousands of species now endangered by human encroachment and fossil fuel-related pollution. We could have chosen to avert creating killer oceans and genocide against creation. Will future generations damn us?
This is Eddie Evans, webmaster for killeroceans.com. In a recent New York Times publication, the paper reported that insect species around the world are on the decline. Their numbers have decreased in a spectacular way in the last 30 years, so that some people are now declaring an age of apocalypse for insects. Insects help feed the world besides human beings.